Let's dive into it. Open Canva and choose the landscape video format. First, let's bring in all the elements. Go to Elements and search for a universe background under the Graphics section. Pick the one you like, then adjust its size and position to fit the page. Next, search for an Earth globe in the Photos section. And finally, search for a USA map under Graphics. I like this one. Now align the map with the globe and adjust its size. Go to Edit and apply the scrapbook style to the map. Repeat the same for the Earth globe. Then hold Shift, select both the map and the globe, and group them together. Apply the same scrapbook style to the background as well to give it a cohesive collage look. Resize it to fit the entire page. As you can see, the globe and the background have very similar colors, so to create better contrast, apply the minty filter and reduce its intensity. Now scale down the grouped elements as much as possible and position them in the center. Select the group and apply a custom animation. Try to trace a circular path for a floating effect, then layer and rotate at a reduced speed. Set the page duration to 0.1 seconds and duplicate the page with Ctrl+D. Gradually scale up the grouped elements until the globe covers about 1/4 of the page. At this point, ungroup the elements and start increasing the size of the map. Keep repeating this step until the map fills the entire page, and make sure each page stays at 0.1 seconds. Next, go to Elements and search for a paper torn corner under Graphics. Rotate it and place it in the top right corner of the page. Now search for a hand-picking element. Let's get a bit creative here. I'm going with this one. Go to Edit and apply the classic duotone effect. And that looks much better. Position the hand in the bottom left corner of the page. Keep duplicating the page and bringing the hand onto each one, while also adjusting its position. The idea here is to create a motion where the hand reaches toward the torn corner, as if it's about to flip the page. There's a small problem here. When picking the corner, one chopstick needs to appear under the paper. Let's fix this. Duplicate the hand element and crop it as shown. Then go to Layers and place the paper corner between the chopsticks. Duplicate the page, hold Shift to select both hand layers and move them together, while also adjusting the paper corner to create the page flip effect. Since the page is being flipped, we also need to remove the portion that's folding over. To do that, use the pixel eraser and carefully erase that part of the page to make the flip look more realistic. Looks good. Now go to Layers and remove any unwanted elements from the page. The process is the same. Keep duplicating the pages and moving the hand and the corner slightly each time. This creates the flip effect using a stop motion technique. On the final page, clear out all the elements, leaving only the background. Now let's take a look at what we've created so far. Great! Now go to the graphics section and search for cutout letters to form the text beyond what you see. Pick your preferred style, then resize and position them accordingly. Finally, search for an eye cutout. Instead of spelling C with letters, let's use a visual to represent that part of the text. Use Ctrl+D to duplicate the element. This is what the final layout looks like, but instead of this static arrangement, we'll have the letters scattered and slowly coming into the frame in a scrapbook style. To create this effect, place all the letters around the edges of the page. We'll skip the eye cutout for now and keep it aside. Now duplicate the page and slowly move all the letters into the frame. Random, uneven placement is what creates the collage effect. You know the process by now, so just keep repeating it until all the letters are positioned on the page. Now select all the letters and apply a wiggle animation with lower intensity. Increase the page duration as required, so the animation has enough time to play smoothly. Next, duplicate the page and apply a scrapbook animation on exit. Slightly rotate the text, and at the same time, bring in the eye cutout from the diagonal corners of the page. Also reduce the page duration to 0.1 seconds. Repeat the same process until all the letters move out of the frame and the eye cutout enters and settles in the center. In the final step, the eye cutout stays centered while everything else is removed. Add a custom animation, tracing a slight zigzag path for a floating effect, and apply a wiggle animation to both eye cutouts. So today, you've seen how collage animation brings static elements to life, and with stop motion, each frame adds a touch of handcrafted storytelling. This was just the first part of the tutorial. Since it's quite a lengthy tutorial, I've divided it into parts, and the next one is on the way.